You know, I feel like it never occurred to me to ask, what was that jellyfish even doing in Dark Bramble? Don't they live on Giant's Deep? How the hell did one end up, next to Feldspar's camp? Also, if he's been there for a really long time, has he literally just been eating that horrible tasting jellyfish to stay alive? And yet, that is an atrocious fate, and yet apparently it's still better than life on Timber Hearth. He must be a real loner. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Internet. This is Zeigler Jaguar. Those are my musings. And today, we are, let's see, headed to the Twins, I believe. There's something I have not managed to lock down in the Sunless City, I believe. Although it's probably just like a little recording, like a single recording or piece of Nomai reading that I missed. But who knows? Maybe it's critical. The more important reason I'm going to the Twins, however, is to take a better look at Ash Twin. Once everything has bled off. Because the Ash Twin project, I think these towers mean something. It's more to explain. That's very annoying. But a lot of times I've been at the Sunless City as well, so it might take some work to remind myself how to get into it. There's Brittle Hollow, Twins, Twins, Twins. There you are, Twins. Alright. En route. Although, start on the Ember Twin. Alright. How the heck do you get into the Sunless City? It's been a day or two. It's been an episode or two. It's been a dog's age, actually, since I, Oh, I've been having this problem lately. Don't get in the way, Ember Ash Twin. That was stupid. Yeah, so... how am I going to... what's the best way... Wait a second. I ever just fly into the heart of this cannon? Probably have. Let's just land here. Let's just land here and explore from here. This'll do. I do need to keep my ship somewhere reasonably accessible. That's suboptimal. Hang on. Because I'm going to need to fly over to... Alright, whoa. Alright, right here's fine. Right here's fine. Thanks. Because I'm going to need it at some point in this loop to... oh my god! Oh, no, my god. Oh, great start, great start. You know what? Stand back for me. Please. We're gonna go back and do a better leg. Great first loop. Good work. I think it's customary at this point that Zeigler has to have one really atrocious, useless loop at the beginning of each episode before accomplishing anything. That's fine, though. I've wasted some time doing nothing. I think there's a way into the Sunless City from that cannon, so I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. I know there's other little ways in, but I'm going to start there, and I remember there's a path from the distress signal as well, but that one sucks. Alright. This is what happens when you go too long without exploring a particular planet. You forget how to explore that particular planet. let's just land like a normal person in a normal place. Actually, a little further away from the canyon, though. It suddenly occurs to me, because if I lay too close to the canyon, my ship will end up on Ash Twin. Or actually vice versa, but I think. Alright. So, remind me. What have I got over here? And I believe there's a way into the city behind it, right? Activate the gravity canyon. Call the shuttle home. Shuttle is currently resting at the comet. That's right. So call it home for a sec, just out of curiosity. This is the one from the comet. Just want to go take a look at this for a sec. Yeah, it's covered in ice from the interloper. I wonder if anything here will mean anything more now that we know about what's out there at that comet. Wait. No, I didn't mean to. Did I blast off? No, we're still sitting there. Alright, good. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet. Right, okay. Pi and Poke went into the interior and found the ghost matter bomb. And on the comet, our shuttles heard strange energy reading coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure on the ice of the comet's north side, and they went inside. But they have been gone for a long time. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. I leave the look of them. Come back to me safely. Unfortunately, they did not. There was epic disaster that took place. Alright, well. I don't think that told me anything new, but I appreciate the reminder. How do I get out of this place here? Right, over here. Okay. And this is the way into the sun. Oh. What, now I can't read it? Whatever. I know my writing is still right there. I believe this is... Oh. Well, shit. You're not by chance Quantum, are you? Dang it. Okay, I don't think this does me any good. At all. What is this? Some strange Nomai tech. I forgot that you can't get into the Sunless City this way because of spiky crap. Alright, back to my ship then. Assuming I can get there. I mean, most of what I'm trying to do here is just kill time for sand to bleed off, so, well, none of that. You know what? Activate the gravity cannon. Get this thing out of here. Oh. That, that didn't really seem to be a very clean launch. Can I still call it home? It comes back. Let's try again. Okay. Wow, what happened the first time? How did I mislaunch it somehow? Whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, God. Oh, I think I shot myself out. I think the gravity cannon was still operating and I shot myself out it. Ah! That's funny. Alright, well, here I am on Ash Twin. Which was the entire actual purpose of this expedition. Things are starting to materialize, so let's forget about the Sunless City and just look around here a little bit. Alright. Up here, there's a thing, but I can't... Yeah, it only goes that way. It's gonna have to be a while of waiting for stuff to bleed out before I can actually get into anything. Well, let's... Oh, but you know what? It's actually really bad because I'm going to be low on fuel by that time. Well, here's an idea. What if we ride the sand back over, or sort of ride it over, and just sort of go say hi to church or something. There we go. Let's see, this worked. Alright, I made it back. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna refuel and heal here. This was an epic waste of time, but conveniently, wasting time was actually one of my goals. So, let's just grab our ship and bring it over to Ash Twin. Alright, here we go. See, we got our first door we can explore here. Now, I know I've been inside all these doors already a million times, but I think I've been missing something about how these towers actually operate. Oh, yuck. Let's see. Our Yarrow and Pi and Idea has no sense of humor. And no, Idea didn't even want to be part of the Sun Station thing. Interesting. Once it's suggesting I launch my scout. Oh, hold on a second. That's interesting. Well, there's something up there. If I could only access it. Right. This is like a warp thing. But how do I get in there? How do I get in there, not just my scout? That's a new puzzle. I cannot fit through this. In any way, shape, or form, and I don't think any amount of sand or lack of sand is going to change that. Yeah, I really thought knowing that this was actually a warp tower would benefit me. But these Rickles, there's no way. There's no way. I can't get in there. Light change anything? Does it tell me if there's a way around? Unless I could, like, float through this somehow and get all the way around. Oh, that seems like courting death. Really? Well, I think I'm just going to die here, but I feel like I have to try this. Oh. Can this really be what I have to do? It's not possible. No, I think this was a mistake. Yeah, this is not doable. Okay, all right. There must be a smarter answer. That was a bummer because now the loop's reset and Ash Twin is full again. Alright. Alright, I need to remind myself how one gets into the Sunless City without taking the crappy path from the distress beacon. I know I used to know, but then I left my twins exploration and explored everywhere else. What else is that, Ember Twin? There's Camp Anglerfish Fossil. The Lake Bed Cave. High Energy Lab, you can't get in. Ash Tower Designs. Oh, how did I miss this? Each tower in Ash Twin warps to a different planet. I just never read that properly. Duh. Okay, each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. Hold on a second. Oh God. I was so happy by making it to the High Energy Lab that after that ridiculous quest that it took to get there, that I didn't properly process this information. The towers on Ash Twin allow the Nomad to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. Well, I feel incredibly foolish that I didn't read that properly. Yeah, alright. Alright. Back to the twins. So we're really gonna need to wait for the sand to blow off. You know, that was like 12 episodes ago that I battled through to the High Energy Lab, and I never properly processed the information I was being told. Ugh. Alright, you know what? Just because I need to surf this again and try to remember how I get in. Oh, wait. Some writing over here. Oh, this is the exit to. Yep, closed for some time. This is the High Energy Lab. Right, and there's no way in from here. Sunless City. Oh. Alright. I think I can take it. I can go down this way. Maybe? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Boost. Yep. Sunless City, however... Death. Death everywhere. Arr. Crash site caves. 60 meters. Some oxygen. Does this get me into the Sunless City? Or does this just take me to... Oh. Whoa! passage leads to breathable air. Do not linger. Gate of this alien sun. Wait a minute. Was I here before? Sounds familiar. Oh, right. Okay, this is our emergency escape hatch. Yeah, okay, so this is thing at the end of this. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a later time. What if I want to see the rocks? You lied. They're not that interesting. I'm just curious if maybe something that was here. Do not follow this term to the end. I know it's at the end here. What's so scary about it anymore? Come on. The dead ones aren't scary at all. It's the live ones you gotta be freaked about. Yep. This is the start. Alright, I'm actually just going to use this as a loop to remind myself of what's the easiest path into the Sunless City. And this used to be so difficult to me. Walk forward until you step out the bit, then turn left. Yep. What if it's out of curiosity? What if I don't? I'm trying to defy the original instructions here just to see if there's something I might have missed. No? Okay. Walk forward to a beach to sample, yeah. We're just killing time right now, waiting for Ash Twin to drain off so we can go explore it properly. And trying to remember what the best secret way is in to city. Just looking around. Nothing much here. Dead end. Ha! And here is... Okay, alright. I should actually follow the instructions and stop. Walk forward, continue to the room filled with rock formations and climb upward through the opening above them. Alright. Alright, fine. I should trust what I see. Upwards, right. To the opening above them. There we go. And then this jump used to be... This jump used to be scary to me. But it hasn't been in some time. I know Alright, walk through the sandfall, yep. Little further left. Hurry before the sand comes. Right. This one's still a little tough. And I found the Sunless City. Alright. But first and foremost, let me remind myself of the cheat code. Actually, first and foremost, I should go get some oxygen. Hold on. Right there. Remember that. Go get oxygen. Good. Now. Remind me of the quicker way in, because I had completely forgotten. Oh wait, no, this is the fossil fish cave, not the quick way in. All right. Anglerfish fossil overlook. Overlook district, stepping stone district, yeah. Energy lab trailhead, ice shrine district. I think maybe up there is the way to quickly hop into this city. Boy, so many things make it's so much easier to get around than the first time I explored here. Yes, this is the way. This is the secret way. But it's a little tricky. Hold on. So there's not actually ghost matter over there. Signs of it, but right. This is what I was trying to remember where the hell it is. Okay, and it's right behind the gravity cannon. I always mix that up between this on Brittle Hollow and this on the Sunless City. Okay. So just as a remind myself, this little hole, which is your secret access to the Sunless City, is behind the gravity cannon. It's in the rocks. Up behind here, just a little golf hole. Alright. Where the hell is my ship? No, seriously, where the absolute hell did I leave my ship? Ship? Did it end up on Ash Twins somehow? Do I want to just do the Twins jump? Why do I not see it on my display anywhere? Wow, okay, never mind. We're just gonna do the jump the old-fashioned way. Alright, because the towers have significantly bled off. The sand has significantly bled off. So, now we know these towers are warp towers. And they are supposed to contain something that indicates where they warp to. So, look at them a bit. Ah! Now, one problem is I'm running very, very, very low on fuel. Maybe I should pay Chert a visit. Oh, hey, look, there's my ship. There's my ship, hey! Ash Twin has bled off. Oh, boy. I'm gonna get... I can make it. Wait, there's Chert's camp. Alright. Ah, boy! Whoa. Settle. 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 This is actually good. I made it back to here. But I gotta head to that North Pole. The North Pole is where Chert's camp is, right? Yes. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I have very little fuel. I have enough fuel for one boost to try to get it up there. Ow! And I landed right in the middle of his campfire. Sorry, Chert. Stealing your fuel. Thank you. No time to chat. I'm actually in a lot of pain. But more importantly, I've got some towers to check out. Oh, too far, too far, too far. All right. Who needs ships? Ships are for losers. Right. And we're back here again. This thing that I don't know. I can't sort anything about this one out. So let's maybe try to look and see if any of the others mean anything. This one still has its base buried in sand. Can I learn anything about it from looking up here? Or all the way at the top? No. Well, this can bring me up to the top, but I feel like I've already done this plenty. Okay. No, doesn't teach me much. How do we warp? How do warp work? Let's get up there and see about that. Each of the, right, dead Nomai. Oh, this is a warp tower. Okay, where will it warp me to? Anything gonna tell me? They said that these towers indicate where they warp to, something about them. This I was definitely missing. But hang on a sec. I think I found a scroll somewhere when I climbed up this thing. Oh, wait a minute. No, I think this is just the same. Yep, same place. Alright. I mean, at some point, I'm going to start standing on those and staring at the sky until it warps me somewhere. But before I do that, I'd like to get a little bit better understanding, if in any way possible. That just brings it down. This just brings me up. Should have looked closer at that high energy lab. Alright, I remember I found this scroll before and was able to hop down and read it, but I remember it being disappointing. All things considered. I remember it not telling me anything I didn't already know, but just in case I didn't properly appreciate it before. We're planning the Ashwin Project High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. Whoa! Oh! I warped. I warped to... Where am I? Archer time. Yep. Where am I? Brittle Hollow? No, I'm on Ember Twin. Okay, that's all cool and stuff, but... Alright, so one of those warps me to Ember Twin. The one with the scroll reader in front of it. Come back though. I really shouldn't be doing this without a ship. I have low oxygen. I have no fuel. This was all in all a poor idea now, but shit. How much time do I have left? Go back to church. I don't hear the doom music yet, but it can't be long. Ash Twin's almost completely bled out. There's a ship, but it's not my ship. It's Church's ship. Come over to your camp, buddy. Alright, give me fuel, give me fire, give me all that I desire. And alright. Oh, hey, my ship. Maybe I should get in that. And quickly head over to... Come on. Ah! Come on. Just let me out. We're running low on time. You know what? Just let me out, seriously. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I got grabbed. I didn't want that. I wanted... Oof. Ah, God. Settle down, freaking thing. Alright, hold on. What about this? Is this another warp tower? Yes, yes it is. This has trees and things. Let's see where it warps me. Just gonna stand over this. Oh, and here comes our doom music, so hopefully it looks at wherever it's supposed to warp me before. We're looking directly into the sun. Come on, warp me somewhere. It's a warp thing? There we go. And that warped me to... Where am I? Brittle Hollow? Oh, Timber Hearth. I see, that's why there's all those trees. Okay. Depart, so step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Now that's an interesting thing. Wait, can I can return? Oh! I can return warp. I can go back and forth. I never knew. Okay. We're gonna get a nice, good up and close here on the sun going boom. And we're gonna be the first to die this time around. Alright. No, but I learned some things. This one, I want to try out this one. I don't think it'll warp me before everything goes black. Alright. Alright, that's fine. So it makes sense that the room with a bunch of trees sends me to Timber Hearth. The room with the... I should start making notes here. I mean, now apparently I can go back and forth, so that makes life easier. I thought it was sort of one way. So, tree, room, Timber Hearth. Scroll room, scroll reader room is, Ash Twin, what is it? No, Ember Twin. Alright. So, back to the Sunless City, because we love pain, and we have to kill 10 minutes before we can do anything at all on Ash Twin. At least now we know how to get back in. But, yeah, so we know how to get back in, and wonder if I should if I should actually drag myself over to the high energy lab again to get a better look at those tower designs. Although honestly, the towers don't seem to have much design. That I can tell. But we have a to-do list now. Where's that gravity cannon? Now I remember, it's always on the opposite side or something. There it is. Alright. Leave you right here. And head for the city, which is a little outcropping of rocks right behind this cannon. Right? Somewhere? Somewhere up here? Somewhere up here. Got it. Good. Ah, that's so much easier. And then right. I can just... I think I was afraid that every other time I came through here that those spikes indicated ghost matter, but they don't. They indicate ghost matter is present, but not necessarily literally immediately right there. Gravity cannon. Got it. Okay, so... something... Ow. Thing I want to check out is what's necessarily... Like, I don't know if I've been, like, all the way down to the bottom when it's early in the loop. The high energy lab. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. I did say it might be beneficial for me to take this trek again. I think if I just follow the... Makes sense if I follow this, that I'll be able to get there easily. I remember this being very difficult the first time I did it, but things are less difficult these days. Except, to get to the high energy lab, I have to wait for the... You know what? Never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to wait for that much sand to go up. This takes a really long time of waiting. Let's look around for other things. Come back if maybe at some point. I'm looking for what it says I've missed in the Sunless City, and climb this tower. Maybe there's just like a scrap of Nomai writing on the wall somewhere, or I think one of my commenters said I was close to it, but it was well hidden. Just frustrating. Fluff. You know what? I do not like your tower, and I'm going to land on skeletons. And oh no! No! Ay. Well, you know what? I've wasted all this much time faffing about. Maybe I will go to the high energy lab and get a better look at those tower designs again. Has enough sand fallen yet? Yeah, it's getting there. Using the scout as an actual light is so critical. Alright. We're gonna have to book it once we get over these pricklers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Ow! Cheated it a little bit. Sand is starting to build. This is not the way. This is. Yeah, you really gotta move. Or else. Oof. Yeah, you have to solve that part really fast. Or else. Can't get it. Just out of curiosity, could you cheap it in here? No, there's no way. I really do all this before? Oh, right, and then there's this jump, which was at one point terrifying to me, but now seems very easy. Alright. Now that we're here again, there was lots to read here, and I know there's something about the towers. Yep, this is about the... That's all about the discrepancy in the leaving and arriving. I'm more interested in anything about the designs. Yeah. Sunless for energy, all available energy. Let him know before we read about energy. I saw it. Yes. Yes, right. Okay, they're very excited about that, but that's not really what I'm here for. I'm here for information about the tower designs. This. What I want to know is how to get to the sun station, in particular. Ash Twins. Okay. Got it. So, the tower that has the 2 parts is the tower that goes to the twins. That makes sense. And I was standing in one of them when it went to Ember Twin. But the one next to it is related to Ash Twin. Maybe that sends to the Ash Twin project. The one with spikes goes to the sun. Tower with spikes. Sun. Got it. What is that supposed to be? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Boy, I don't know what each of these represents. They use different indicators. 22-minute interval. Yep. Hang on, though. I want information about these towers on Ash Twin. Is there anything that I missed in this before that made it clearer? Ash Twin projects will be travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if you use warp towers? This is what I didn't process at all. Like the one we have on the White Hole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location. Each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. The sun is not a planet. Kindly stop reminding me. Design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The giant steep tower could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. Giant steep cyclone, Timber Hearth, geyser mountain. Begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. Black Hole Forge. That's where this goes to. The Black Hole Forge. That's what this is trying to indicate. So, stacked mesas, black hole forge. That's how I get to the goddamn forge. I bet. Timber hearth is like a geyser mountain. Right, so spirally mountain. Tree room, timber hearth, also spirally mountain. Or, oh, no, never mind. No, spirally mountain is going to be that's like a cyclone. Tower with spiral will be giant peak. Tower with spikes. This one, I got nothing. This one I might just have to do some experimenting. So, stacked mesas, black hole forge. Tower with spikes is the sun. Tower with spiral is giant's deep. 2-part tower. Twins. So maybe this other one here would take me to the secret ash twin room. I don't know. I'm excited to find out. Then this one, I don't know. I don't know what this one is. So the question mark tower. I don't even know how to describe this. Like discordant Jenga blocks. Where? Alright. I don't know. But that's what I was missing. So, Spike Tower is the sun. Twin Towers are the twins. Stacked Mesa Tower will send me to Black Hole Forge, which is critical. This one will send me to Giant's Deep. And this one, the spirally one, Giant's Deep. And this one, I don't know. But, since that has all been very, very helpful. This is interesting. Did I give this a good look before? Some sort of experiment. Remove warp core. Drop warp core. Remove warp core. Drop warp core. Drop warp core. How many warp cores are there? Interesting. Like 7 warp cores here. Do they go anywhere else? Is there a place to move the warp cores to? Well, here's a question. What if I take these warp cores and... Boy, I did not explore this lab enough the first time I was here. I thought I found everything. What if... Bear with me. Warp core does not fit. Alright. It was worth a try. Do they go anywhere else in here? I know I'm wasting precious time while the sand is denuded on Ash Twin, but I'm realizing I missed so much here before. And then this is the way out. Alright, we'll leave those for now, because Ash Twin is open and I've got some exploring to do. Yep, alright. But my ship kit is clear on the other side of the planet. I'm gonna make... Ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna make a note to myself, however, that I should really come back to that high energy lab again at some point and play with the warp cores some more. Alright. We'll just bring this on board my ship and drop it somewhere. Drop it. Drop warp core. What button is it? Whatever. Alright. Ash Twin. Coming back to you. So now that your towers are open. Yes, yes, yes. Terrible landing. I know. I don't care. Drop warp core. E. Thank you. Gosh. The sand. Alright, the sand is gonna do terrible things to my ship. Pardon me. I'm just gonna let it go past. Alright, and now let's look at this one. This one... I feel like this is like the stacked Jenga block. Oh, don't get caught up in it. Zeigler, careful. Alright, this one is like stacked Jenga blocks, so maybe we can see where this sends us. Oh wait, there's a... First things first, there's a way... There's a room down here. Did I read this before? Here's our first delivery. 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Maybe this takes us to the Black Hole's Forge. Actually. Ash Twin project is underway. Whitehole Station is the model for the God, there were so many clues! Model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project. Like to visit the Whitehole Station. Stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister and go meet her on that. See, that was... I was too caught up in their little romance drama to properly process the clue I was being given. Alright, so... If I look up and wait to hit Brittle Hollow, maybe? Would this send me directly to the Black Hole Forge? Let's find out. Certainly plenty of waiting involved on Ash Twin in general. Everything looks very pretty. But we just gotta stand here and wait to see where it will eventually send us. Unless for some reason it doesn't, in which case I would feel extremely ridiculous. Oh. Unless me pulling out... Oh, no! Oh, no. Okay. For a moment, I thought, like, me pulling out all of the, warp cores had caused a disaster. But, oh! Okay. So, go to Brittle Hollow, raise the Black Hole Forge, go back to that tower that looks like the stacked Jenga blocks, and then warp to Brittle Hollow so you don't fall immediately into the forge, into the hole. Okay. That is frickin' convoluted. Alright. Alright, no, I put it together, though. Boy, I've been playing for a while. Okay, last loop. Last loop is today. Progress sort of been made. So. Alright, we know exactly what we're doing now. We're going to Brittle Hollow. Why do I always look in the wrong direction, though? Every single time I look in the wrong direction. That's the Adder Rock. There you go, Brittle Hollow. Go to Brittle Hollow. Use our little sneak entrance into the Hanging City. Raise the Black Hole Forge. Leave the Hanging City. Come back to Ash Twin. Use the Black Hole Forge Warp Tower. And we should, at long last, be able to explore the Black Hole Forge. Now, we want the North Pole. I know this much because I got good at finding your little secret entrance right here. Set this down. Spacesuit on. Head on out. Head to the little secret entrance. Don't get lit on fire by Hollow's lantern. We know how to do this by now because of all the times we spent trying to jump onto the forge. Now, let me remind myself how to get back here. Is this tower all the way at the top? Alright. Ow. That was unnecessary. Alright. Head on down. Raise the forge. I feel like this is going to make it possible to explore the forge once I head back. Alright, now, head back up there. There's gravities here is a little bit more than it is elsewhere, so I'm gonna have to find a more clever way to get back up. All the way back up here. Flip this switch. Some of these late game puzzles sure are convoluted, although I suppose there's nothing that makes this a late game puzzle. I could have probably done this pretty close to immediately. I mean, I guess I had to find the high energy lab. I had to put several things together. Wait a minute. I assume I can get out as easily as I got in, right? Alright, yeah, there, over there. There we go. Alright. The forge has been raised. Now let's head back to Ash Twin. Where are the twins? Alright, there we go. Well. Yep. I don't know how much of the sand will have bled off yet. Might have to sit around and twiddle our thumbs for a while. But I'm not going digging on Ember Twin right now. Yeah, not too much sand has bled off, so we're gonna have to sit around for a while. That's okay, though. So let's land our ship, though. Let's see if we can land our ship on top of this tower, since we have time to kill. Perfect. Oh, well. Love it. I think the ah the the pulsing thing doesn't want me to land it right here. It's being nitty about it. Come on, it's such a cool idea. It's a good place to leave my ship. See? Let me leave it right there. Okay. That's you, I probably could have come up with a better place to leave my ship. Actually, and now that I have left it there, I should probably fuel up. And heal up, and oh my god. Well, this is how we're gonna spend our time, waiting for the sand to drop, the sand to bleed off, is dealing with the terrible place I chose to land my ship, which actually I'm not going to leave my ship there. It's a really bad place to leave my ship. We're just gonna leave it on the sand right here, and it'll end up somewhere when the sand goes away. Alright, how much time did we kill? You do definitely have to... This is the problem, though. I really want to do a lot of exploring of these towers on Ash Twin. But man, do you have to sit around waiting. Alright, some of the first ones are starting to peek through. I don't like sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Ash Twin would be Anakin Skywalker's nightmare. Let's see if I can make a little figure 8 loop on my tracker that shows where I've been. Here we go. And now over here. Coming back. Yeah. It's kind of like an 8. How much time have we killed? This isn't even the right one, I don't think. I should start trying to scour the equator, see if I can find which tower will be the correct one, because since I went to all that trouble of raising the Black Hole Forge, I don't want to play with any towers except the Black Hole Forge one. I thought for a moment that me yanking out all of those warp cores over in the high energy lab might have somehow doomed myself. That I might have somehow made these not work, but it seemed to still function properly, so that's not a thing. Alright, so there's 5 towers around the equator of the Ash Twin. And they all go different places. Whoa. We can watch. Come on, it's sand. Ah, the prickles are rising. Ooh, oh, come on. Whoops. Slight detour to get the hell out of the way. Was this the Black Hole Forge one? 2 of them look a little bit alike. Why do I take damage when I land in sand? That seems unfair. You... I don't know what you are. You're not the spiky tower, so you're not the one who goes to the sun, I don't think. Unless you look very different once I've got everything around you. Oh, no, okay. This is the one that goes to Timberhearth. Right, because it's stacked like a geyser mountain. Got it. And I don't want to warp. Thank you. Although now I know I can get back easily. So Please wait for this door to open. Thank you. Please get out of the way of the giant sand funnel. Well, I appreciate what you're doing in making everything visible. Okay. This one then. These are the twins, I think? Is this the one that's... Yeah. Whoa. Yes, okay. We have a dead Nomai here, and these, there's two of them. Ember Twin and Ash Twin. And this one maybe goes to Ash Twin, because I was standing in front of the other that has the scroll when I got warped to Ember Twin. So this might take me to the Ash Twin project. But that's a thing for another time. I need to find the... This one has spikes. So this might get me to the sun station. But it's busted. Okay. Still, I think there's a way in. Now that I know what it does. Excuse me. Oh, I'm low on fuel. Maybe I should go back to my ship quickly. Yeah, let's go back to my ship and refuel. And I'm pretty sure now enough should have bled off that I can do the, You know what? I've been playing this game for 30 hours, and still, I get on my ship and I have trouble finding my med kit and fuel. Still. Alright. Get to the equator. Alright, so that's the sun. One. Not necessarily, not the one I want, I don't think. That one are the one that looks like the twins. So that one will go to the twins. Is the cyclone moving away from me or towards me? It's moving away from me. Okay. So let's walk in this direction. This one, Zeigler Mountain, Timber Hearth. Nice to know that there's oxygen here. Simple enough. You know, I called an earlier episode The Secrets of Ash Twin, and I'm kind of humiliated by the fact that I didn't know shit about The Secrets of Ash Twin at the time. Now, I feel like I do. Okay, this is the one, right? This is the one where they say at the bottom, like, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. So this is the tower that links to the Black Hole Forge. Alright, and now that I've raised the forge, please tell me that when I get there, I'll be able to look around. That's not Brittle Hollow. That's Dark Bramble. I don't think they had any connection to Dark Bramble, but that's Brittle Hollow, so I'm pretty sure in a split second we will be going warp. Right. So, I raised the forge. Does that mean I can walk safely? Seems to. Okay. Warp's receiver charged. Departure time, arrival time. Yes, so you're continuing to always arrive some, what is it, 1 That's a tenth, that's a hundredth, that's a thousandth, that's a 10,000, 100,000th of a second. All right, what do we got? Black hole forge, left, 30 meters. Okay. What can we learn here? We tried desperately for so long to get here. Warning. Be cautious near the boarding area while the black hole forge is in operation. Okay. There's a thing, so there's some projection stone, or there's areas for projection stones. I don't see any stones lying around. Alright, there's gotta be some stuff to find here. Oh, no, no, no! Shit! Be cautious near the boarding area, indeed. Gosh darn it, no! Oh my god. And now I can't get back up. I can't get back up. Oh, I did all of that, and... is there any way I could make it back? How could I possibly make it back? My ship is on another plane. No, I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Oh, that's so disappointing. I don't even know what I stepped on to make that happen. That's a really, really disappointing way to end this episode. After all of that work to make it to the black hole forge, I took a wrong, and pulling it off, I took a wrong step. I mean, yeah. Oh, I don't really have words. It takes so long to pull all of that off, and I just have to I have to figure out how not to take a wrong step. Now I have to do all of that again, and I don't have it in me tonight. I'm out of time. So, next time, I mean, we learned stuff, but we did not discover all that we wanted to. God, I want to do that again. I want to do that all again, but I'm out of time. I'll call it here. That's a disheartening way to end. But next time, we will go through that entire rigmarole again, raise the black hole forge, go back to Ash Twin, take the warp tower over there, and then try not to fall into the black hole. The black hole was my nemesis starting in episode 3, and it remains my nemesis all this time later, no matter how much better I've gotten. All right. Well, I'm having fun. I learned lots. I solved lots about Ash Twin. So this has been the Secrets of Ash Twin for real this time. The Secrets of Ash Twin Part 2 for real this time. And next time, perhaps it will be the Secrets of Ash Twin Part 3, actually succeeding. Have a good one.